are you?
I'm good.
Who is Kodjo Bensa?
Wow. Kodjo Bensa is, is an artist. He's a graphic designer and a digital marketer. And I'm a father, and I have a wife, and happily married. And I love what I do. And my mom, her name is Mafi Bensa, and she's a Togolese artist back in the 80s, and one of her popular songs was Aje Aje. Aje 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 Nyentoba Monzu Tagba Juju La Bimeruna Mulo. So that's my mother, and I kind of got everything from her when it comes to music, and yeah, and I came here in 2007. Now I'm based in the United States in New Orleans. So yeah, so that's Kodjo Bensa. Thank you.
Kodjo Bensa, what kind of music do you do?
I actually do. I would say I do a kind of like world music, and world music is a mixture of all kind of sound from around the globe, around the world, where we have but I usually base myself on our traditional music from Togo, and also like a little bit of the West Africa influence, like Afrobeat from Nigeria, a little bit of everything. So that makes it, that's why we call it world music.
What is the particularity or what is the difference between you and others who do the same like you, like world music?
Right. I would say that something particular would be I would say that I actually speak 3 languages, and then I sing in all 3 languages. I'm bilingual, and I sing in French, I sing in English, and I sing in Ewe, which is my native language. And yeah, that could be something that I would say that is pretty different in my songs, that you're gonna hear 3 different, 3 different languages. So yeah, so that's something that I would say that is very, very different from me, and then from the other world music singers.
What is your point of view about Togolese music in diaspora?
Okay, that one, I'm not gonna lie, we still have a lot of work to do, and even though this United States is set up in a way that it is hard to keep up with the family and with your work, your 9-to-5 job, if you have one, or if you have a company, if you're an entrepreneur, and keep up with the music. And most of our diaspora artists, they are actually, they have a job, and then they have family, like some of us, and they have their, their own company, that they also try to manage. So it's a lot going on. But either music is a job. Either you take it as a job, and it's like your 9-to-5 job, and you become successful, really successful and good at it, or you can do it like a part-time, which will be a little bit of a hobby thing, and then you just enjoy, you have the passion for it. So I would say music in the diaspora, we still have work to do, and I believe that it is possible, and we have so many other like Togolese showbiz people who actually travel now to the United States. People like Kang the Dreamer, and I'm currently working with Kang, and on a super awesome hit coming out, and then this is gonna be done with Tanya Boy Cannon from New Orleans. She was on The Voice, and yeah, I think it's gonna be great. So we just have to keep working, and especially keep working among each other. We need to let each other know what we have as a resources, as a talent, because what you might know how to do, I don't know how to do it. So when we come together, it is stronger and it's more effective. Thank you.
So now tell me, what is your relationship with Canada, all artists in the diaspora, especially
Togolese artists? I would say that it is not that strong, which but I just started working on it, because where I'm based in New Orleans, and I'm more connected to artists from New Orleans, and there is more so I'm all the way down there, and we don't have much Togolese, first of all in New Orleans, and then to talk about art, Togolese artists. So I am the only one who, it feels like I'm the only one who's in New Orleans. So I get to connect with the Togolese artists whenever I travel, just like this today. This weekend we're in New York. So I got to see Darius, I got to see Nino, I got to see Bowie Rude, and and other plenty artists. And then I got to see Agistar, who just came to the state. And I think from there I'm trying to build it now. So I think it's gonna be a very positive thing in the future. Thank you.
Tell me something about the Togo link up Gara. Togo link up actually you're living right now in New York.
Yeah.
So what is your plan there and what do you suggest for all the staff of the link up Gara?
Okay, so Togo Cultural Link Up this year was another version. Of course, you know, that's the idea. I'm pretty sure that's the vision that they have, which is every year it has to be a better version of what it was last time. So, you know, it started in Nebraska, and last year in 2016, in 2017 it was in DC, Washington DC, and today, this weekend, 2018, is in New York. So it's a different crowd. You know, the New York crowd came out, and it was pretty good. And then I would say that I would tell them to keep working, you know, very hard. And but my number one thing that I want to tell all the Togo Cultural Link Up organizer, this is from me to you guys, we have to work more on our, you know, on our information. How do we teach each other what we know? We have to talk about each other's resources or each other's talent or each other given ability or each other's society status that we have. That's how we can be able to come together and work together. So we need to have more of leaders, you know, like who need to come to workshops and, you know, give us some real information, some really good information. So I think that's one of the things that we need to work on. You know, we just don't want to come and, you know, and party and this festival and no. We also want to learn as we come together. We also want to socialize. We also want to network. Okay, like me, I'm a graphist. I'm a graphic designer. So, and then I'm a digital marketer, and with my own company. And then so I want to help people with that. But I need a platform, and I think Togo Cultural Link Up is the good platform. So I would like to share with others. So that will be my own, you know, my own advice for Togo Cultural Link Up, you know, board members.
We're almost done. What is your last word for all people seeing you right now in PATV and around the world?
So what do I want to say? You know, I would talk to Togolese people in particular, because this occasion, you know, that I have, you know, that we have here, and this moment in particular, you know, that I was given the opportunity to speak, I'm going to talk to all Togolese people who live in a diaspora in the United States or in Europe, anywhere, that we have to come together and work together. You know, we have to start looking at other people's example and try to apply that to our own lives or to our own society. Okay, we have so many examples around us, you know, how when you come together, it works better. Okay, you cannot do it by yourself. I cannot do it on my own, and you can't either. But when we both come together, it's gonna be stronger. That's what I always say, and that will be all that I will keep saying. So thank you guys, thank you for the opportunity, thank you very much, and yeah, so I will see you soon, and may God bless. Thank you.
Thank you, Kodjo Bensa.
Thank you very much.